All right, what's the word, y'all? What's the word? What's the word? Y'all know the face, y'all know the name, but I'm gonna let her introduce herself anyway. So who we got in the building tonight?
Y'all, this your girl, Big on Lola. I'm back.
Hey, she back, man. She back. Anticipated for sure. I appreciate everybody who supported our first episode. You feel what I'm saying? That was a 28-minute classic, but we back for some shit. We live from Desire Attire. So salute KC for letting me, shake the spot once again. But how you been, Lo?
I've been
to
good,
us. What's the word?
Growing,
man?
growing.
See you in the nightlife and
Right,
shit, promoting and
still
shit.
doing the ones and twos,
That's what's up. How life really treating you though, starting into 2024?
Life is good.
Life
you know
is
what
good.
I mean? It's better, back better.
Okay, okay. Any updates since I last seen you? Like, what's the word?
Updates. I'm on my grind.
Mm-hmm.
I just be chilling out the way, losing friends, making money.
I hear that shit.
You
Y'all
know
hear
what
that
I
shit
mean?
respectfully. This is the first episode into a Woman's Spirit edition of Spill a Gem, so I thank you for being a part of it. We're going to really praise black women this episode, just women in general. What's some of your pros and cons into being a black woman, though? Let's ease into that.
Pros, my parents.
Okay, salute parents. Mama and Papa Lo, yeah.
Being intelligent.
Okay.
And just being me, like, being genuine and pure.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Okay, what's some of the cons?
The cons is you gotta work a lot harder. And I think that's just the cons right there. You really gotta put some work into like just being something or whatever the case may be.
For sure. Shit crazy out here for y'all right now.
I think so. It's a lot. It's hard for us black women. Like, we really got to work hard, like harder than the next race or whatever.
Nah, that ass. And it's fucked up, but I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Because I know the way our generation looking right now is fucking ridiculous. What can you say, what makes you stand out as Lola, as a black woman from the rest? Like, what makes you different, so unique?
I think my work ethic. That's how you say it, right?
Work ethic, yeah.
Work ethic, okay, good.
Yeah, you got
no,
it.
because listen, I ain't trying to sound crazy on
Nah,
here,
for sure. I got you.
Yeah, like, I'll just be hustling. Like, I feel like if I see something I like it, I'm going to just do it until I perfect it. And then I'm going to move on, and I'm going to just keep doing it until I get it right.
Okay. Do you move with any expectation from anybody, like especially with females? Because you a hustler, you a provider, you a boss. Yeah. So, like, if anybody's lacking that, do it irk you? Like, do you notice it, like, heads on, like, damn, or do it take a while?
You know what's crazy is it don't irk me at all. Like, all I can do as me, like, I could uplift you, you know what I mean, and try to enhance you. But all that other stuff that you got going on, you know what I mean, you do your thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't make somebody be something that they don't want to be.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Word. Yeah, and I think a lot of people really want some hand-me-downs. Like, they want the manual. They want just, okay, the cheat sheet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, how to be a boss so I can be on the gram.
And that's crazy that, like, you spoke about it. I'm sorry for cutting you off. But, like, that's really crazy because people really would chill with me to see, like, what I'm doing. Just to try to, you know what I mean, try to do it the same way that I'm doing it, but it's not going to work because you're not me. You know what I mean?
Top your shit. Yeah, let's talk to
you're not going to be, you know what I mean? You're not me, so you got to do it a little bit different. But it's all right. Like, if somebody be like, oh, you know what? Like, I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to do this. But you can't do the same way as me because you're different. You're a different person. You different personality. We look different. So it's like, only one me.
Yeah, and I think once people understand that, they wouldn't want to be like everybody else because, like, I noticed, like, it was my first thing as a youngin' when I really was like, all right, I'm really different. I used to envy skinny niggas who couldn't get fat. I used to be like, damn, bro, I'm over here gaining weight off McDonald's and shit while these motherfuckers eating all type of shit and not getting nothing. Yeah. That's some bullshit. So I was like, damn, but as I grew older, I'm like, these niggas can't be me. So it's like, what am I really on? Good looking, KC. What am I really hyped for? What am I really like, damn, like, what am I hating on him for? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, all right, you got that, cool. But I think in this day and age, I think we have overexposure to other people's lives. And I think back in the day, yo, like it wasn't as intense. Like we had to wait till after 9 to reach you. We had to like really like where like technology wasn't, you know, as crazy as it is now. But it's like, yeah, we overexposed, and I think we look on our phones every day and see who we want to be like, compare who we want to be, and is value in you. I say this shit all the time. Well, I should say the most important person I explain that to is my sister. She 18 now. She growing into this world, and I don't want her out here being foolish and not knowing the game. You know what I'm saying? So coming up, who was some of your peers and your kinfolk who really showed you the game on how to move out here?
Then I really,
because I know in the first episode you said your pops.
Yeah.
So we gotta acknowledge pops for sure.
I feel like my mom too, like, cause like I said before, like even if we were struggling, you know what I mean? I never felt that. You get what I'm saying? If she had to work an extra shift to make that extra money to come in, you feel me? Then she had to do that. But the only thing that I really didn't like about that, I lost time with her. But at the end of the day, like she had to do what she had to do, being a single mom as well. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I acknowledge that for sure.
Yeah. So
and I didn't see that shit as a kid, you know, from my own mother. But that's why I thank God for my grandmother. I thank God for my aunt. Just really those two women showing me the way, like, all right, there's some strong women in here, and they can love you outside of your needing, actually. Just like, because I actually needed my mother's love, but I couldn't get it, but I seen the power in black women. I seen the spirit that they have, so I was blessed to even get that presentation, you know what I'm saying? So I think us as men, you know, I'm going to talk for us men, some of us is still little-ass boys, so I think we have to really just look deep. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very hard to be a woman, bro. Like, it's a lot of standards. It's a lot of boundaries that they're coming from with their parents, with their grandmothers and shit. So a lot of these women are traumatized. I'm not making excuses for them. I know it's a lot of weary women out here. But, like, dog, it's still good women out here. Still strong women out here. And don't get it fucked up. Like, for real. Like, let's just really, like, I wouldn't say build value because it's already infinite value in a black woman. But, dog, we got to really just appreciate it. Like, I feel like it's not appreciated because I feel like we get in and out of relationships and we just think, all right, it's a billion people out here. Yeah. But we got to appreciate who we have. Like, this shit ain't just like in a blink of an eye. You feel me? Not, I don't know, like, what's going on right now, but I'm popping some shit. Right. But I don't know, like, I think we're spoiled, man. We just think like, yo, we don't know how many lives we ruining like that. You feel me? Because we just in and out of some shit. Yeah. So it's like we ain't thinking like the real price of love, the real price of heartache. Like, this shit is not a game. And I think we as men, and of course women out here, we just think, all right, next bus coming about 15 minutes. You know what I mean? But what's your take on really this generation out here, like, especially like black women, for real?
I honestly think that it'd be the social media. You know what I mean? Everybody just temptation. If they see, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of social media. That's what I think. Like, they see that, oh, you know, like on social media, people gonna show the good. They never gonna really show the bad. You know what I mean? So I feel like on social media, they portray this image and all of that, and then it's just like difficult. People be trying to keep up with that. So I really think it's just social media, for real. And then, you know, people be looking at the next person, like, this person doing this person doing that. But just because this person chapter 20, you know what I mean? You on your chapter 1, ain't no need to rush it because God got you. You got your own path. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I don't know. I just really blame social media, for real. Because back in the day, we had social media, we had the MySpace and all that, but we wasn't too into it. Like, because on social media, you really got to keep a certain image to get likes, get comments and all that. Like, so, you know, social media play a big part, for real.
What's your take on degrading, like, just for this shit to fit in? Like, because I feel like that's a lot of what's going on right now. Motherfuckers is really degrading themselves to get some likes on a reel, degrading themselves to get some likes on a post, degrading themselves to get some collabs. This shit is getting ridiculous out here, but I don't want to just always look at the negative, but degrading is already off rip wrong. So what's your take on this shit? Because it's bad out here.
I really think that it's money. You know what I mean?
Okay.
People gonna show out for a couple of dollars because they never had it or never been around it for real. You know what I mean? So I feel like it really just be the money, because you see girls, you know, shaking their asses or whatever the case may be because they know I'm gonna get some money for this. You know what I mean? Or making the OnlyFans, they know they're gonna get a couple of dollars for it. Like, so I really think it's just the money. Like, it's the finances. Everybody like trying to get a hustle on so they can make a couple of dollars. I think people acting a fool. Why? Because people gonna watch it and they gonna get some money. You know what I mean? So if you live in a regular average life, I feel like people they gonna look at it, but they gonna like, they not really doing nothing. You know what I mean? Crazy. So I ain't even gonna feed into them. Yeah. But if you out and you shaking your ass or whatever, niggas gonna look at that like, oh, all right, they gonna pay for that. You feel me? But you know, I think it's just all about the money.
And what's really the rush though? Because I've been trying to get answers myself, because it's like, and everybody who's really up right now and who really sitting there tell you like, yo, it's hard to be normal. It's hard to be this. It's hard to be that. And we try to like imitate these images. Like, we got it and we so up, but we be so fucking miserable. Like, motherfuckers really be ain't shit for real, but got everything that you can imagine. And it's just like, what's the rush on that? You know what I mean? And I feel like motherfuckers who really want you to go through the marathon just really just want you to go through the feelings before you get the money. Because niggas get the money and then they go through the feelings. Now you all over the fucking place and you can look. That ties into a lot of people up right now. So it's like, what's going through that like? Because I know every event is not a success. Everything like that is not a success. So how do you escape from that shit? Because, again, we got to keep up with images. So motherfuckers thinking, okay, Lola known for bringing the city out. Niggas come out, they be like, oh, the city ain't here. What the fuck? You feel me? Like, what's going on? Like,
I just think that, like you said, I got good events. I have bad events. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like I just keep going. I just keep pushing through that. Like, I understand that it's not going to be always popping. You know what I mean? We going to have slow nights. We going to have slow things that's going on. But I just could keep being myself and just keep, you know, trying to promote more or see what I can do better. You know what I mean? But other than that, like, it is what it is. I'm not gonna get depressed because this event didn't pop, because it's, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't say average, but I'm a normal person. Like, so I just feel like at the end of the day, it's like, damn if it do, damn if it don't. You know what I mean? Like, if it don't pop, then it don't pop. If it do, you know what I mean? So
that is, and I ain't gonna lie, I was on your story this morning. So we gonna tap into that shit too, because that's what it just applies into. So the support shit, like, let's really debate on this shit. Like, is that's like an obligation for a friend to support you? Like, is that mandatory or is that an expectation?
I feel like it's just mandatory. Like,
okay.
Because
this a real life debate though, because niggas be feeling like, nah, that's an expectation. Niggas be like, nah, that's mandatory.
It's mandatory because, like, why don't you, me as your friend, why don't you want to see me succeed? You feel me? Like, why don't you want to support me? Because then if you're not doing that, then you want I feel like you want some envy and hate shit. Maybe jealous too. You know what I mean? Like, me personally, I can't speak for everybody, but, like, I support everybody. You feel me? Like, if I see you working and I see you post something, I'm going to like it, I'm going to comment, and I'm going to share. You get what I'm saying? Because it don't take that much to do that. But people don't want to, sometimes people don't want to see you win, for real. That's
I think it's the limelight, yo. I think it's the limelight. They see a bunch of story reshares. They like, oh, what the fuck this nigga doing that I ain't doing? So it's like, all right, if I don't do that, then cool. But me personally, I separated. Like I told niggas, like, you got to separate from this shit. Like, you got to fuck with a motherfucker the way they fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we got to change our definitions because we try to, you know, use certain shit with normal shit, and now it's mixing and it's not pairing. So it's like, yo, if they only coming around when it's lit, fuck it, only come around when it's lit. Like, so don't hit me on no average day talking about some, oh, what you want. Nah, this ain't come around when it's lit.
So
like,
you
just
think
meet
that's
me
a
at the
friend
party.
though? Like, it's an associate. If
True
you
that.
really want to
And I
label
think,
that,
yeah, and I think we got to use that word differently then. And I feel like we got to just say, we got to come up with a new lingo.
Right.
Let's just say, I think that's something to go back to the drawing board, because I'm careful with who I call my brother, sister, friends, whoever like that, because I know in this day and age, it's a competition behind closed doors. Niggas is not going to tell you that shit, but they're going to make you feel it for sure. And everybody's scared of confrontation right now. That's why everybody can.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's different. So I fuck with motherfuckers accordingly, bro. Like, if you share my shit, I'm going to share yours. But I'm the type of person, I'm not systematic. Like, when you post some shit, I might not catch every post, gangster, but I got you, though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Or I'm going to comment, show love. I'm going to make your shit feel felt. Like, or if anything, I'm going to pour into your platform. You feel me? So everything ain't got to be a repost. Everything ain't got to be what you think it may be. I could come to you on a DM like, bro, this is a new update on some shit that you using. I think you got it like that. I show support in different ways. There's no one way to support me.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know everybody want to look at the, you're supposed to like, you're supposed to share, you're supposed to comment, you're supposed to subscribe, you're supposed to do this. But I think ours is just important, period. You know? And I think we got to just act accordingly, bro, because it's going to always be this debate. Like, oh, you ain't my friend, you ain't this. All right, so everybody just shut up, act accordingly, let it build. And then we going to talk titles. Then we going to talk bonds. Because if we come out the gate just because you know me since high school, we not still friends, bro. Like, there's just everything done changed. Right. So it's like you going off of what you've known, not what you've experienced right now. Right. You feel me? So it's different. So I think we go through that shit a lot, especially upcoming entrepreneurs, clothing designers, promoters, everything. Like, bro, why the fuck you don't promote my flyer? Bro, why you don't promote my brand? It's always going to be like that, man. And I look at it as everybody has lives, no matter how fucked up they are, all that shit. And I know I go through shit and I separate, so everybody's not going to be as present.
Yeah, but also, too, like, you got to think about it like this, though. Like, your friends will be on these celebrity posts, liking them, commenting, and these celebrities don't even know them. You feel me? But you can't even do that with your own mans. You get what I'm saying?
You on
so
that.
To me, it's just like, I don't know. I'm gonna take everything personal. You get
As
what
you
I'm
should.
saying? Like,
As you should.
I'm not doing, you know what I mean? I'm not supporting my friend to look for a reward. I'm supporting my friend because I want my friend to be up there. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm cool with being in a backfield. You
Yeah,
get
for
what I'm
sure,
saying?
for sure.
So I don't always have to be up front. You get what I'm saying? I want all the people to eat because it's enough out here for everybody to eat. But people don't get that concept. You get what I'm saying? But like I said once before, like, you'll see your friends on, sharing Ari shit, you know what I mean? Commenting, liking. You don't even know her for real, but you know me. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, I'm not having none of that. You feel me? And that's why I say getting money and losing friends.
Yeah.
You feel me? And now I'm at this point in my life where as though I want to be with people that got more than me. So I can, you know what I mean? So I can better myself. And, you know, get to it like how they get to it. Because I don't have no jealousy bone in my body. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, they eating. Look, how you doing this method? If I got to pay you for it.
Facts.
Let me know so I can eat just like you. You feel me? But that's just me. I don't know about everybody else.
And that's why I don't look like motherfuckers way when they say I changed or I'm not the same. Because, nigga, I'm supposed to be this way, nigga. Like, this is what comes with growth. This is what comes with experience, and this is what comes with exposure, bro. Like, niggas ain't, I don't need the limelight to be successful, bro. I don't need to be around a bunch of motherfuckers to show that I'm valuable. Like, I can really, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody like to be like, yo, I want to be around motherfucking millionaires, this, that, and the third. I can make them. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that ass, because I got the knowledge, but let's be honest, we really doing this shit for resources. That's really what this shit is about. Like, we don't think, and this is why I be trying to tell niggas, relationships, even nigga at home first, it got to start at home. So if you not motherfucking treating your lady right, you ain't gonna treat the businesses right. You ain't gonna go into these meetings right. It start at home, bro. So like relationships and resources is hand in hand, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of motherfuckers ain't got this shit together, but we gotta fuck up to get there. So continue fucking up, continue experiencing, bro.
Right.
Continue being lames, continue being corny, cause it's gonna gather a root in you, bro, and you might grow to be something different. That's why I try to tell people, like, yo, don't be scared to fuck up. Don't be no golden child.
Yeah.
Like, fuck up. Like, make mistakes. Like,
Yeah.
and even in business, like, if you make the wrong investments, cool, on the shoulder. If you think an episode gonna do some shit or a collab gonna do some shit and it don't, on the shoulder, charge it to the game. This is what we in it for. Like,
For real.
we gotta do the feelings, and I think a lot of people, bro, they want to be one way. I'm not the same way from high school. I ain't the same way from 2009 and 2010 and shit. Like, a lot has changed, nigga. Like, you feel me? We damn near 30, G. Damn near 30.
Oh.
Yeah. That silence is loud as hell. You feel me? But yeah, like let that breathe. You feel me? Let that breathe, because it's really like it's time to wake up. Like, what do you want to see differently? Like, let's just say in men and women.
You said, what do I want to see differently? Jesus, that's a good question. I feel like, I'm gonna just say for both.
Okay.
I feel like people shouldn't even. How can I say this? People shouldn't be wanting to fit in all the time. When you made to be standing out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because everybody I want to fit in because this person lit, this person popping, da 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 da. Nah, stand out. Because God made you, a certain way for you to stand out. You feel me? You self-made. So that's what I want to just get out there. You feel me? So I don't know. Like, I just really feel like everybody just really trying to fit in because of the social media shit,
it's
though.
a war zone out here.
Fit in, right?
Damn. Shit, yo, like
you gonna see what you gonna see.
It's like it's different, yo. And I say, like, for the men, it's like, get out the
now I got you speechless.
Man. Like, nah, because I see what a lot of niggas is praising and what a lot of niggas is making principles now. And it's like, dog, like, you gotta remember you gonna die alone. You're gonna die alone, bro. Like, that's just me being real with you. So you going above and beyond for these group of niggas. I'm gonna just let that go. But yo, like, we gotta stop. It's more than just a block. It's more value in it, bro. We don't own this shit. We don't own these gangs. We don't own this shit that we're doing. So it's like, yo, and unless you in the field, like a nigga like me, a nigga like Lola, starting some shit and really getting some shit in the field and really knowing the ins and outs of this shit, then trust me, bro, you're just looking at a motherfucker. You window shopping. Let's just say that. You window shopping. You got a lot of shit that look good in the window, covered up.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But for the women, I would say, damn. Ooh.
What about it?
Damn.
What
women, it's I'm so hurt by y'all right now.
What?
It's only because I feel like both parties, I'm gonna say both, because I'm not going just at women, we're lacking leadership. We're lacking leadership, and I think y'all get traumatized before y'all get led to the promised land. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta get insecurities from your parents and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, as an upbringing, and you think that's the way to live. No. And I feel like it's the same way with guys and boys and shit, but we can't mix our parents' way of how they look at us and their outlooks of us, and even friends. We gotta know ourselves, man. Like, because I feel like we go off the public eye so much. Like, we try to get our feelings from live. We try to get our feelings from comments. We try to debate and, look at who our friends from, who's sharing us and who posts. That's social media way of living, and I can't do that. I can't be systematic that way. Right. So it's like, yo, really find leadership, yo. And I think it's like, it don't have to be a parent no more. Like, it's leadership in reading, it's leadership in growing, it's leadership in therapy, it's leadership in so much shit, because I feel like we're just playing tag along, like you said. Like, everybody just wants to fit in. So, like, again, if a brand is popping, we got to get it. Or we got to do something like it. If a lingo is lit, we got to say it. We got to drag it out. Yeah. And it's like, what are we leading? But as soon as somebody pull your car, are you a leader? I don't think so. We gotta update our resume on a lot of shit. And I feel like men, we got potential. Women is definitely potential, because I know we in the sexy red era, and a lot of this shit is getting overshadowed. But I see beyond that. I see beyond that, like, because if I'm being honest with you, y'all are on a higher pedestal than y'all ever been. Like, because y'all really leading the way. Like, and I can say that as a man, just seeing this shit. And as a podcaster, I see more women bosses than men. Let's just be honest.
Talk to him.
Let's just be honest.
Talk to him.
Like, I'm like check the stat sheet, bro. A lot of women is getting in these fields before us. So yet we're sitting here judging, and we're sitting here fucking trying to motherfucking insult these women, but they're fucking speeding past us, nigga. While we talking about what they wearing, how they looking, makeup, all type of shit. Like, dog, get your shit up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, because they in the field for real. So, leadership, man. Leadership. Like,
but I feel like it's hard for a girl to, like, do leadership, because a lot of females become jealous, envy, and all that. You feel me? So they'll be ready to, oh, well, this girl, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I feel like girls are just, girls are just messy and catty. That's how I feel.
Damn.
That's why, like, I really be chilling with guys more than females. That's how.
Yo, I want crazy. That fucking term explains so much. Like, okay, hanging with the guys, right? What's the real difference? Like, is it the conversation? Is it the presence? Like, what's the actual difference? Because I know, again, you saying they catty, this, that, and the third, but, like, what's the real, like, pros of hanging with niggas?
I feel like with guys, though, like, they don't be into, like, the gossiping. Unless I don't see no nigga talking about the next nigga for real. But a female, you sit in the room with, well, you know, da-da-da-da. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, I'm not a gossiper, so I don't even want to hear that. You feel me? So it's like, I'd rather chill with the guys, because they talking about getting money. Oh, I got into this little trade, da-da-da-da-da-da. But when you chilling with a female, like, oh, this nigga's gonna be here. Oh, you know, such and such is doing it. Like, I don't want to hear none of that. I want to worry about me getting to a bag. You not talking about that. You feel me? So it's like, that's just me.
And so, how do you deal with the judgments from that shit? Because I've, like, even back in my day, I've been hearing that term all my life. Like, yo, I hang with niggas more than I hang with girls. And I get that, and I understand that fully. And I'm with that. Like, I don't see, like, and I never judged a woman like that, but I've seen motherfuckers get judged because they hang with niggas more than.
Well, I feel like at the end of the day, like, I'm a tomboy, but I got a pretty face. I'm a girly girl too. I used to play ball, so I always been with dudes. So when I feel me, if it was practice or something like that, or they be like, oh, I need to pick up somebody, they'll pick me up, we'll play ball. So I'd be like a little bro for real, but I'm just a girl. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like, I don't know, I just got that in me. Like, I don't be around the bros talking about like, when we fucking da-da-da-da. You know, I'm not that type. If you my bro, you really my bro. Like, you really gang. I'm not with none of that, oh, you my bro, and be fucking them on a low type shit. Like,
for sure.
But that's
and a lot of that's going on out here.
It's a lot of that going on, but not me.
It's crazy. It's a war zone out here, man. And only the people who really leading is gonna, like, be different. Like, and you're gonna see that. Like, motherfuckers who just feeding into it or becoming part of the problem, those are the ones that's just fitting in. But niggas that's outside of the woodworks and the limelight and shit like that, trying to make their own light, I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why a lot of people be like, yo, why you don't be on the scene and at these parties and shit and all that? Like, for what?
Why don't you?
Room with this energy. I don't like niggas. I don't like niggas. Like, real talk. Like, I really don't. Like, and I I felt like I had my time. I had my time. I had a beautiful time.
Okay.
And it was when I was in a lot of you guys' houses, living rooms. Yeah, it was a great time, kickbacks and all that. I feel like I've served that lane in my life. You feel me? So I ain't gotta be on no scene unless I'm really like doing a show in these clubs or I want to be there with my name there. Unless you making some money, yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I fuck with my niggas that's doing it. Like I got people that's in that nightlife shit. Like so it's cool. I don't judge niggas if that's your way of living. Yeah. I respect you.
There's nothing wrong with that though. Going to the bar, get a drink, like
nah, it's cool. I see the beauty in that on a Sunday. You feel me? And
you an old head for real.
I think that's I'm a Libra and I'm an old soul. Like so I'm
oh wow, Libra.
Yeah, and I'm so glad I'm this way because you know how many people done fucking ran away from this type of life. Yeah, I'm glad I'm glad I'm the boring nigga. You hear me? I'm glad niggas like, oh, this nigga, yeah, because while y'all out there in that bullshit and getting all that bad energy, it's not solitude different over there. Solitude is different over there, and I take pride in that. Yeah. Like my solitude is different, and I've grown to appreciate that shit. Like I think I've appreciated that shit since about 15, 16. I was the nigga that stayed in my room. I wasn't on no like weirdo shit, like thinking crazy thoughts and shit. But like I was the nigga like, yo, just leave me alone. Like I always been that way. So now seeing the bullshit that's outside, it's definitely curtains. Leave me alone, bro. If you see me outside, it's Christmas. It's Christmas or it's a holiday for real.
No, like, for real. I never see you outside.
Yeah, like just know something going on or I got forced there. So what's next for Lola, man? What's next?
What's next for me?
What's next? Like let's not look at the people supporting you, all that shit. Like what's really next, like far as goal wise for Lola?
I don't know. Whatever God give me my mission. Like
you do the work.
Yeah,
you do the work.
That's all it is. Like
nah, for real.
You know, I've been focusing on my Bible. You know what I mean? Like,
you've been active.
Yeah, like active. I've been just reading the word and stuff like that. You know, and I just feel like whatever God mission is for me. You know what I mean? I may say I want to do X, Y, Z, but God probably switch that all up and make me do. You know what I mean? All this other stuff, A, B, C, whatever. So I just basically I'm going with the flow. Like,
what sparked that change in you
though? I just feel like life's short.
True.
You know what I mean? True. Like me losing a bro. You know what I mean?
How was that for you too? Yeah, I meant to ask you that. Because y'all were close. You know what I mean?
It still bothers me a lot. So I just try to I'm still just grieving it a lot. You know what I mean? Like it's really difficult for me. Like it's just I don't know. Like it's just hard to explain. Like you lose somebody that you really like close with and talk to on a regular, whatever like that, really bro sis type shit. Is like wow. Like
yeah, that was my God for real.
Yeah, so I'm just I'm still trying to get in the hang of things because it's like when that happened, everything just spent off.
Yeah,
like it's just like I don't even know if I really want to go back into the partying scene, but it was just a lot. Like I don't know. Difficult.
That was my guy, man. Yes. I used to trip on that nigga a lot because everybody used to say back in our day we used to look alike. Like Freedom, he was just, y'all crazy. Niggas look, he's just a taller version of each other. I'm like, yo, bro, I do not look like you, gang. But yeah, like I think people don't see beyond the grief though. And I want you to see that he's still with you. I think the spiritual way is the best way actually. I look at the physical form a little different now. I think it's kind of like, if they on Earth, I'm kind of like, it's kind of more anxiety with them on Earth. Because now with that, they're in spirit, it's like, okay, I know they in my heart now.
Yeah.
And I know they ain't leaving. I know I ain't got to worry no more. I know, and they don't have to worry, you know? And it's a tough process. And mind you, it's been 9 years now since my cousin passed. So, and now that I look past it, I'm like, it's been 9 fucking years. Like, and I got to look at the positives. I started a business. I've always moved in his honor. Everybody look at me, they see him. It's kind of like I've got beyond the grief. And it's like, once you move with that spirit and you move with that person, it's different. It's still in a physical form because you come across pictures, videos. That physical form is still there, but you got to look at it as they're going to talk to you in different ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why it's like the name Swift haunts me. The green color haunts me. Like, that's why whenever KC drop anything green, I'm on it. Like, yo, it's whatever green. Like, my whole closet is fucking 80% green because I know I got to carry him with me. So it's like, it's a different way of living, but trust me, they not going. Like, Rel is still here. He's still motherfucking doing the motherfucking hips and doing what he do. You know what I'm saying?
Down.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, so.
Nah, for real.
I look at life a little different. I think as we get older, because I got to look at it as I'm going to get there. You know what I'm saying? So I got to look at it as, bro, like, and then the way the heart pumps and the way the heart moves and the way we feed ourselves with our heart is like, yo, the more anxiety we put, the more stress we put, is like, yo, we're putting ourselves at risk, you know? So I feel like, yo, if you walk with that spirit and that person, it's going to get easier. I wouldn't say better. It would never get better. You know what I mean? But it'll get easier to hear their name. It's easier to hear or look at videos because you know you won with that. You feel me? So, yeah, I want to get it because I know I got a lot of people that's grieving. I'm still grieving myself. And it's a tough process. Like, and the black community for sure, we look at shit every day and get traumatized. You know what I mean? So just look beyond it. Look beyond it. Don't get lost in it. It's not quicksand. It's nothing that's going to be engraved in your life forever. Because if you walk with that spirit and you walk with the guy like she's walking with him, you know, and I'm walking with everybody should be walking with him. But it'll become easier for you, for sure. And what's one gem that you feel like the world need to hear right now?
I feel like just hold on to your people. You know what I mean? Like, you could be here today, going tomorrow. Have those conversations, talk to your people, and just, I don't know, just like love on your people, support your people, be there for your people. You know what I mean? It just takes the littlest things. And that's how I feel. For real, for real.
If you had 3 wishes right now, what would they be?
3 wishes. First and foremost, talk to God. 3 wishes. That's hard. Like, damn. Like, what the hell? You really spilling them gems. Talk to God. Have one last conversation with my bro, yo. Like, and just be a better me so I could be better for everybody that's around me. That's how I feel. That was tough.
Ooh, yeah, it's going to
tough.
change every time. I feel like I never keep the same 3 wishes, but I would say, 3 wishes. I would say if I can call heaven once a month, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say one last one. That one last one irked the shit out of me. So I could say once a month, great, and I will always say the first of the month. That way I could always set the tone, get it out the way. Number 2. I'm stopping all smart TVs, all smartphones. I'm going back to 2004, 2003 type of technology. Yeah, I'm stripping all that shit away. And we're going to start from scratch, and we're going to really see who was in the field, who really got it, who really that nigga. Yeah, we're going to strip technology away. And my last one, free therapy. Free therapy, for sure. And I feel like that'll change every fucking thing. Like, you should motherfucking therapy should be Walmart. Yeah. You feel me? Like, that's how I would want it. And a place to be, judge free and, spill that shit. Everybody needs it. Everybody be so against it, but need it though.
Yeah, I went to therapy.
You fuck with it?
Yeah, I went to therapy. Ain't nothing wrong with going to therapy. I
gotta experience that shit again, yo. I had a rough experience.
Really?
Like, yeah, they was just telling me shit I already said to spill the gems.
Oh.
I'm like, motherfucker, I'm paying you this amount of shit an hour for you to tell me what I'm telling myself. So yeah, it was, but I was still in a, young boy thinking. I was still like, man, ain't nobody about to, tell me about my life for real. Ain't nobody can't really understand me. But, as I poured into this platform and I became my own therapist, I still feel like I need therapy. But when you become your own and you really just hold your accountability so heavy, and it's like, I can still lead. I can still be present. I can
Yeah.
still be disciplined. I just have to gain my balance with it all.
Yeah.
Because, again, I'm still grieving. I'm still traumatized. I still go through shit on the ins and outs daily. So I'm not perfect. So I don't want to be. And the more I've acknowledged that and the more I hold it and not get lost in it to make it like an excuse or like a trait, this is who I am. It's just what I'm going through. And once I do that, I move different. And that's what separated me from the scene and separated from me,
That's what I was
this group
thinking.
of people.
That's why you
So
isolate
yeah,
yourself.
yeah, definitely. I'm more valuable than people think. I wouldn't say than I think because I know how valuable I am. But yeah, I think everybody's just lost in this shit. Everybody ain't really seeing it for what I see. And yeah, that's it, man. Any questions for me, Lo? You got anything for me?
I feel like I think this is a statement, but a therapist need a therapist too. Like it ain't nothing wrong with that because you were talking about, so I'm my own therapist, but it's okay to go back and figure that shit out.
Yeah, it's times I'll be needing an ear, man. There's times where I'll be needing a hand and a shoulder and shit. And I got my people, but I think I know I got to do more because I don't call people. I don't really text people. I really be locked into what I do and what I feel. But I know I got to start doing a lot. I think once I start giving more to the world will give more to me.
Right.
Because I feel like I'm like, oh, I ain't going to call niggas. I'm going to wait till they call me and I'm going to wait. So now you know how much shit I'm probably pushing back. So I know what I got to do. I know what I got to be. And I'm going to be that. So, yeah, I'm very weak in some moments, but I'm very strong too. And once I know my value, so now it's like certain times and certain moments, and when certain shit hit me, I'll be like, all right, okay, might chuckle a little bit just out of fear, but that's just like. But I think Country Wayne said, once you fear something, it's going to happen, and I like dog that shit installed in my head so much. Because I feared so much and all that shit happened. Like once bullshit happened, everything. So now it's like, you got to own it. You got to walk with it. If they call you arrogant, fuck them.
Right.
Because now it's like, yo, I got to walk with this. Because if I don't, if I feel like I got to wait on it or if I feel like it got to come to me, now I'm going to give nature too much power or people too much power. And I got to walk with that shit. So the power of a woman's spirit, right? What's the biggest light to that? Because I feel like a woman's spirit is just so honorable. And I feel like us black men, we get it late. We get it to when we have to get it. And it's like, what do you feel like niggas should know about a woman's spirit off rip?
I feel like it's just more or less like we naturally caring. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a woman's spirit is just naturally caring. And I feel like we care so much, but I feel like guys don't care that much. So, being that we care so much and we telling you something like, oh, babe, I need you to do the, well, not babe, but like, let me clip that out.
Motherfucker, start.
Clip that out. Sorry.
She get it. Like, hold up. I done seen some shit. Like,
not babe, but like, I feel he clipped this whole thing out.
Oh, shit.
Right, he did.
Shit.
But I'm just basically saying, like, we naturally caring. And I feel like if a woman telling you something, it's to either better you, enhance you. It's not to change you. So I feel like that. And I feel like people take it the wrong way sometimes if we really tell how we really feel and stuff like that. Oh, you nagging or you this, that, and the third. No, we just telling you this because we want to see you do better and be better as an individual.
I agree with you 100%. But I feel like a lot of us men, we never experienced that real love. You know what I'm saying? And then I grew up with my dad, but a lot of niggas had to be their mother's man. So they never knew what a real son felt like. You know what I'm saying? They had to really be the man of an household when they was 12 and shit like that. So I think as men, we got to acknowledge we never experienced that type of love. And I think maybe, just maybe, it'll benefit us a little bit more because it will let that woman know, okay, instead of expecting him, maybe let me teach him. Let me get him to where the wheels turn a little bit because now we got away to where we feel like, again, I said on the last episode, we know it all. We experienced some love because we done had little flings 3 months here, flings 4 months here. So now we trying to add it up together and make something, and it's not working. So we got to understand that we haven't really experienced that love that we're looking for. So maybe if we just stop putting the pressure on the woman to give us what we need, then maybe it will be just a learning experience for us both. So maybe we won't have to look at love so fucked up. Yeah. Like, damn, bro, like, damn, you Aggie, or you fucking this. And maybe if we just be like, yo, I never sit a motherfucker down and be like, yo, I'm going to be honest with you. I never experienced this type of love. Like me, like I said, I put that on the forefront, and I know I'm still capable of still fucking up and having those emotions there, but I let a motherfucker know, like, it's not easy dealing with me because I didn't get nurtured. I didn't get, like, pampered. I didn't get sheltered into being like, okay, I can run to my mama if I have a problem. Yeah. Nah, it was my pops like, yo, man up, chin up, take it like a soldier, do all this. So now I'm in a position to where I had to be the shoulder, and I'm giving them advice my father would give me. So it comes all fucked up, and it's just like, yo, you gotta understand, you can't use the way you was raised to the way you want to love. It's different. It's a whole nother world. So you gotta prioritize a lot of shit, and you gotta sacrifice a lot of shit, but you gotta understand it's new. It's new, especially when like I told niggas before, I didn't have the example. So now I gotta become it. So now I'm not gonna be what you need or what you expect, but I'm gonna be what I experience. I'm gonna be what I'm exposed to. I'm gonna be what I'm truly capable of. Yeah. But now the woman's spirit is there to really guide you, to really nourish you, to really tell you it's gonna be okay, to really have two angels instead of a devil. Yeah. So it's like, yo, you gotta appreciate the woman's spirit. And of course, everybody has shortcomings. Everybody fell short, but it's like I'm so honorable to a woman's spirit to where it's like I'm at an age now, and then I'm feeling a way to where it's like I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to tell you some shit you already know. Right. I don't want to give you the same motherfucking song. Yeah. I don't want to fucking give you even the same compliments. You know what you are, but I want to dedicate to the spirit because you already know what the outside give you. You already know what social media give you. But it's niggas going to give you spiritual love. Right. Like, you know what I mean? And I think us niggas, we got to look at it too. Like, what can you offer spiritually? Like, we look at finances. We look at motherfucking material shit. But can a nigga really feed you spiritually? And we ain't saying because he go to church and because he go to the masjid and shit and all that. Nah, it's more than just really God worshiping things. It's like, really, bro, like, can you be there when need be? Can you listen when I need you to listen? Can you vent to me when you need to be vented? Can you hold your emotion? Can you hold your composure? Can you take a L? Can you take certain shit to the chin? Certain shit we gotta ask. That's why I told you on the last podcast, I ain't gonna announce the name, but on the last podcast, like, yo, it's a lot of in-house conversations that gotta be had, bro. And it's like we doing it on social media just for a bunch of shit to be everywhere.
Yeah, but I feel like people make it bigger than what it is. Like, it's just so simple. It is so simple. I feel
simple is rough.
You
right
think
now.
so?
Common sense is
like
rough.
It's so simple.
Simple is
you
rough.
Play your role, I play my role. That's how it go. Y'all be thinking too much into it. Like,
Like,
don't overthink the situation. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, again, like I said, a lot of niggas mixed on in how they was raised to how they want to love, and it's different. It's different.
And just not have those expectations. That's what fuck people up. You got these expectations of this person because you want them to be that way. In reality, they ain't that way. So you just gotta, enjoy them how they are.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's a fact.
If they with you, they with you. If they ain't, they ain't.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, accountability goes a long way too, man. Accountability goes a long way, and never be scared of that uncomfortable conversation. Because a lot of niggas, y'all living wrong. You're living foul. A lot of females, y'all living wrong. Y'all living foul.
For real.
And once we understand the weight we hold, we ain't going to be throwing just bullshit out. We going to really just hold ourselves accountable. I think that's really the debate right now.
Yeah.
We looking at niggas' pockets and niggas' houses and cars and shit, but it's more It's more, man.
It really is more.
Uh,
They glorifying the wrong
you
thing.
judged off that, and it's fucked up.
Ain't even compatible with the girl. Like, they just.
And you know what's the fucked up out here now? Like, niggas hit my age, they be like, damn, you ain't got no kids. Damn, you ain't got this. I be like, nigga, like, where's the manual that say I'm supposed to be here when I'm here?
Yeah.
Like, damn, like, you know, the outside world it's noise, man. It's noise. You gotta block that shit. Like, you really do. Cause I see a lot of y'all, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like it's no way, like it's no right way, man. It's only your way.
Yeah, just be
It's
yourself.
only your way, man.
Be yourself.
Damn, bro. Like everybody just want a brand and really talk shit. That's just it. And I'm just
For real though. For real.
and I'm just so glad, bro. I got a platform that you can really just be reality. Just really give you that. Cause nigga, dude. But Black love, we rooting for it. We rooting for it. That's what we rooting for. Black love.
Of course.
Black entrepreneurs.
I ain't even gonna front. Like, everybody got their preference or whatever, and I'm open. You know what I mean? But I love my black men.
For sure.
You
for
feel
sure.
me?
Black
Like,
love,
it's
man.
nothing like look, it's nothing like black love. Like, I feel like that. And we need to see a lot of it, but I feel like nowadays they normalizing so much stuff that it's like, dang, if you see a black couple, they side eyeing you because they so used to seeing them with the Spanish girl or with the white chick.
Yeah,
So.
no, and I feel like no other couple should be your goals, man. You don't know what they go through.
Right.
You don't know what conversations they have, what parents they have, what situation they in. So that's why I say we overexposed to a lot because we think shit is the correct way when it's fucked up behind the scene. Oh my God, man! Let's like it's so much that I want to say, and it's just
say it.
I gotta give it to.
So
him
why
in
you?
sections.
But why you ain't? Yeah, spill the gems. But why you ain't? I mean, you cuffed up.
I'm not.
Why?
I would say me. I would say it's me because me like I told you I never experienced that type of love, so I ain't easy to deal with. So a lot of my emotions comes from not having my mom, not talking to my family like that, not really. You know, I had to learn everything on my own. So motherfuckers trying to, expect shit out of me. And I'm really just being vulnerable. So a lot of people take advantage of that. So it's kind of like, and also a lot of people dated me before I got here. Okay. I'm very awoke now and I'm very balanced and disciplined now. But a lot of people met me once my ego was the show. My ego gave them love. My ego gave them the nicknames and this shit right here. Like I got lost in that to where I believed it. So a lot of the people is like, that's why whenever you can go to any of my exes, they be like, yo, we were kids. We were fucking kids. And I still grew and I still had those childish ways. I still grew into that because I grew into that social media way of living. I had to go to the people and really waste people's time because I wanted people to fuel my ego. So it's like a lot of this shit is on me. So I can't really say I didn't experience the love. Yeah, that's the main core. But a lot of this shit was from my decisions. It was from me fucking up. It was from, of course, the other parties fucking up too. But I gave them that presentation to fuck up. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it.
Like, what you mean by a lot to deal with? Like, you ain't never break that down. Like,
I'm a lot, meaning like I'm an emotional roller coaster.
Okay.
I'm like it's in and out with me. Like some days it's harder than others. So you may not get the same Marcus 24/7. You know what I mean? Like Monday I might be up, Tuesday I might be down, Wednesday I might be busy, Thursday I might be locked into where it's like I can't even think, eat, I'm off balance. But a motherfucker ain't going. I can say a motherfucker haven't met me to where I need to be met yet. So when I'm in those moments, don't blow up. I'm not switching up. I'm not pushing you away. It's just I'm only really just going and flowing from what I'm used to. I'm used to handling shit on my own. I'm used to saying it's going to be okay myself. So I got to just grow to cherish that shit. You know what I mean? So that's why a lot of people had wasted time with me. A lot of people had you know, my longest relationship was really like 4 years. And even still in there, I was, you know, full of ego. Motherfuckers got Sizzy to God for real. Like, so motherfucker really, I'm being sneaky. I'm thinking I'm everything niggas was right now. So that's why I'm like, I ain't as afraid of my past because, yeah, you may look at me as this Malcolm X nigga now, a nigga that may got it all together now. But yeah, I got a past. And it's, you know, I fucked up a lot of my situations, you know, and it grew me into the man I am today to where it's like, I know I could never get there again. I know not to waste a woman's time. I know to appreciate a woman and while she's in front of me, but I know I'm valuable too. And I think a lot of people got outside of that because I've sacrificed a lot. I gave people a lot more than what they gave me ever. So if a woman ever came to you and say she dated me, she got more than what she ever gave me. You know, so, and I'm gonna give you the game for you can live your life without me. You don't even have to have me, you know what I'm saying? And that's not me bigging myself up, but it's also knowing where I fucked up at too. And yeah, that's why I'm hard to deal with. It's just emotional roller coaster. Every day I'm a different person. Okay. And it's not nothing to really be afraid of or nothing like that, but it's just off of what I've been through.
Okay, so you're just not committing because of the shit that you've been through.
I wouldn't say
you
that.
Scared of love, right? You scared of love.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say
so
that.
So what you like,
I'm
really
just
afraid of?
I'm
like, let's really talk about it.
No, I'm really in the midst of creating my own definition of love. So I'm not about to commit to a definition and a standard and boundaries of what you call love. I want to create something with you, not what you already expecting. That's different. That's why I'm like, okay, I just want to meet a soul that's like, yo, we in this shit together. It's new to us. No matter what experience we have, let's create our own shit. Because everybody's going to walk with what love's supposed to be. Because we're so overexposed to what other people's lives may be. I ain't money bag. I ain't Offset. I ain't these little YouTube.
But that's not all of it, though. It's not really. Honestly, I feel like money plays a part, but it's really how you treat your girl.
True.
It's not about the money. It's about how you treat her.
True.
You feel me? So everybody gonna want, I want my man to do this, I want my man to do this. But as long as he's treating you right, a girl ain't gonna even really say too much.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's how I look at it as.
Yeah, that's true.
Money cool though.
Money is cool. And I was the guy, you know, I can always get you anything you wanted, but at the end of the day, it's like when the time is for you to be present, I need you there. You know what I'm saying? And in those moments, like I just told you.
But how you expect that when you with your mood swings? You said that one day you want to be up, down,
well,
side,
with those
side.
mood swings, I'm very informative. I'm letting you know.
Okay.
I ain't leaving you out in the dark. You ain't about to be like, oh, what the fuck is going on with him today?
Okay.
I'm letting you know right offhand, like, yo, right now I'm thinking about my cousin. Or right now, my pop's on some bullshit. Okay. Or right now, this is a situation was going through. I'm booked up. Shit, fuck, I gotta work on. Yeah. I'm getting you in that light, but it's all on how you receiving it and how can you pour into it. You know what I mean? So I've grown to never leave nobody in the dark. I ain't about to riddle you. I ain't about to, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what is it today? Now you gonna know exactly what the fuck I'm mad at or what I'm down about. And it's I'm the guy that, you know, put it on my shoulders a lot. I try to keep that energy away from you. I ain't about to be the motherfucker you gotta be down around, like, or be like, look over, like, you okay today, Marcus?
Yeah, like,
what's
going on with you?
It's cool, man. Like, but I know the power in communication now. Okay. You know what I mean? So I never try to leave a motherfucker out in the dark because, again, I know the importance of a woman's spirit. No matter if we fucked up, no matter if we good, anything, like, that woman's spirit is going to give you what you need, you know? So, yeah. I think I used the wrong term.
Now you got me thinking, like, am I really a lot to deal with?
Are you? You got to ask yourself that.
I don't feel like... Yeah, it do.
We got, and this is the power of, like, we literally just finding our people. Yeah, like finding our people. Real. Like, that's it. We walk with.
I don't think I'm a lot to deal with.
You don't think so? That's cool. Cause you know you.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a lot to deal with.
You know you, so you gonna feel that way. Like, so a person that's like really just walking into your life, they may think otherwise because they're getting exposed to a light they never seen. Right. You know what I'm saying? And even if they can relate to it, they still never seen you in that light. So it's still a new view, regardless, you know? So that's why I be trying to tell people, man, you gotta experience, bro. Like, and notice when you fucking up too. Like, I know I've been good to a lot of people, but also fucked up with a lot of people. You know what I mean? And I ain't about to, walk in no light of being forgiven because I already pray to my Lord. I pray to my God and shit. So, and I still apologize to those people, but I don't walk with, a form of gratitude of like, yo, I'm only doing this to prove that I was always good.
Right.
I was always Like, I know I've been fucked up in some moments, but I know where my heart is. I know who I am. And that's just it. That's what you got to know, just as a black man and woman.
Right.
Just who you are, how valuable you are. So, But tell the people where they can follow you, Lo.
You can follow me on Instagram at Big on Lola. Well, BIGON period Lola LOLA.
Your shit. You got an event tonight, right?
I do.
This ain't gonna be.
Yeah.
By the time y'all see this, y'all ain't gonna.
Right.
The event already happened. But
yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my
tonight.
content up, so if you want to see the playback,
Yeah. Definitely run that play up on Instagram at bigon.lola, man. Yeah. Lola, I appreciate you, man. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for supporting the brand.
Always.
Man, you always welcome. Again, you know what I mean? KC, thank you. And Desire Tire, she just left the room, but thank you and the Desire Tire team for letting me always come through here and pop my shit. Anything else you want to say to the gym family before you get out of here?
You got to be careful who you let around you.
True that.
And that's a fact. You know what I mean? You'll think people there for you, but they'll be there for you.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? You think people genuine, they be plotting. So that's all I got to say. But you can't go big on big.
Yeah, yo. But nah, man, hey, y'all be safe. Y'all stay purposeful and become a part of the gym family, man. Make sure y'all subscribe right now. Go tap in with Lo. Go support her events and all that shit in the AB areas and the Jersey and New York areas, wherever she at.
Appreciate
Make
that.
sure you pop out.
Right.
Yeah,
Show love.
But yeah, like, comment, subscribe on this video. Follow us at Instagram, on TikTok, wherever you got your shit at Spiller Gems, man. I'll see y'all later.